Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Come on in the room. I started, then I stopped, but I'm here now. Come on in. Before I introduce my very special guest, I'm so excited, you guys. Where are y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Monday. I don't know why I always say that. Might not be a happy Monday. I hope it's a happy Monday. Come on in. Tell me who you are and where you are coming in from. It's Monday, everybody. Hi, Tiffany Smith. Thank you so much for joining. Ola Joe, my good friend. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Hi, Chris in Sacramento. Let me know who you are, where you are coming in from, so I can give you all the big love. Hi, Joy. How are you today? Good morning, Joanna from Oklahoma. We got Oklahoma and Sacramento, and I know Ola Joe's in Virginia. I got friends from all over joining me today, and I'm so happy that you are here. Hey, Stephanie. Happy Monday to you. Tiffany is in California. Thanks for joining, Tiffany. Sometimes technology, it don't want to play fair, but I'm not going to let it bother me today. Some things are saying it's not live and the other one saying it's live, but we live. We're here and we are ready for a great conversation with a really awesome young lady. But before I get her to join me, I want to welcome you all to another Furls Live. How was your weekend, everybody? Did you work on anything cool this weekend? Did you finish anything? I'm so proud of myself. I was in earring heaven this weekend. I made about maybe 10 pairs of earrings. Yesterday, I didn't crochet much. I went to visit my uncle, so I didn't crochet much yesterday, but I made between Thursday and Saturday, I was like a crochet earring goddess, if I say so myself. If you're following me on Instagram, Mrs. Deveter, you'll see some of the earrings that I posted. I think I posted them on Friday night, and then I have some more that I'm going to post later on today. So let me know what you think when you see my little earrings. Y'all know I love a good earring. Yes, I do. Let's see. What are you guys working on? So Gwendolyn is still working on her giraffe. I cannot wait to see this giraffe. It's going to be amazing. You said it's 4 feet, right? I can't wait to see them. See this giraffe. I know it's going to be awesome. What else are you guys working on? Okay, so we have a show off in the room, and her name is Stephanie, and she worked on the Kima Cardi from TL Yarn Crafts. And can I just say how jealous I am? That cardigan is beautiful. When I saw those pictures, I said, is this my Stephanie that hangs out with me on lives? You did an amazing job. It was beautiful. I love it, Stephanie. I want to make that. One day I'll be brave enough to do so. Let's see. Tiffany is working on a shawl. How did I make my earrings? Honey, it's a tutorial on YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know what I would be doing. These are pineapple earrings. They're super fun. You can just search them up on YouTube. There are a lot of great designers who have made these. I specifically watched OVW, One Virtuous Woman, and she has the pattern up. So easy, and so much fun. Really quick and fun to make. Okay, I'm at check in with one other person and see what you all worked on. Oh wait, I have to give the weather report from Michigan, where it is cool as a cucumber. Victoria, I love your weather reports. They make me smile every single time. All right, guys. So today, my very special guest is our blog hop designer for this week. I don't know if you've gone to the blog hop. If you haven't, you need to. And go over to, it's a fun and quirky, subversive cross stitch and crochet by the ClassyLadyYarnworks. So I asked her, well, she asked me, she was like, when can I get on your show? I said, oh, people want to come on my show? That's funny. But today I have a very special guest. She's going to come and chat with us a little bit about her cross stitch, her inspiration, and her blog because, we want to learn about these things. So please put some clapping hands in the comments section and welcome Steph to the stage.
Hey.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. It's Monday. Trying to get my week in order here.
Yeah. I keep trying to do that, and then my kids keep ruining it.
Yeah, I mean, who do they think they are? They're the boss of us. That's the truth.
I have no idea.
Introduce yourself to this amazing audience. Let them know who you are and what you do.
So I'm Steph or Stephanie. I don't really care. You can call me whatever you want. And I do subversive crochet primarily. This one, this particular pattern for this week, I wanted to pay some homage to cross stitch because that's what inspired my original kind of whole vibe. Yeah, I swear like a sailor. I know how to control it, don't worry. But I had seen all of these amazing cross stitch patterns and nobody was really doing it for crochet. And so not a ton of people, there's a few of us, I have found more. But, I love the self-expression of it. I love the owning of your personality. And that's kind of my whole thing is, not being afraid to be who you are. And it took me a long time to get there. So I don't know. That's kind of the general gist of it. I talk a lot with my people about mental health and just, it's really about expressing yourself through your work and, owning your personality.
I love it. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, wait, does that say what it says? Okay, it does say what it says. So this week's blog, how we put the link into the comment section and it's no ducks given. And I was like, oh my goodness, go ahead. Tell us your story.
Yeah, so it was, obviously when I reached out to you guys and I wanted to be a part of this, I was like, I know that what I do is not for everybody and that's fine. So it gave me an opportunity to do that cross stitch, but still kind of tone it back. And I knew that, if you get the kind of autocorrect joke, your phone, you're typing and it wants to say duck instead of what you really meant. And so yeah, that was the whole kind of inspiration. It allowed me to, be out there and be myself without overtly offending anyone. So if you go to my blog, know that it's a lot different there.
Yes, I was perusing your blog earlier. I was like, oh, she does use choice language. Okay, I understand. I understand now.
Yeah, but I try to be respectful of people. Not everybody. I've had a lot of things said to me, believe me. But yeah, I think people mistake it a lot for being, I don't know. Do you know, I'm just going to say some social media platforms, they lump it in with hate speech. If you say, any four-letter word in a sentence, somehow that's hate speech. And I'm like, that's not fair. Right. Yeah. But yeah, it's just about being yourself. I don't know. That's kind of the point.
I hear you, and I love it. I think that self-expression is so important in whatever way you choose to express yourself. And you'll find your crew. You'll find your people. You know what I mean?
That's what I have found is, the people who get it, they absolutely love it. And the people who do not.
They really don't. I mean, I was on one of the Facebook groups over the weekend, and they actually asked the question about furls. Is it worth it? Should we spend the money for the furls hooks? And people who don't think our hooks are worth it are adamant. And then those of us who are here now watching this live are like, what are you talking about? I love my furls hook. So it's go ahead.
I was going to say people aren't, and this goes for a lot of things, but I'm like, people right now, it feels like just, it's all black and white and just, there's no gray area on anything. You can't, I don't know, it's like you're all or nothing. But also people don't realize that like we all have different ways of holding our hooks. And so what works for you may not work for another person. That doesn't mean that it's wrong. It means that it's different, you know?
And that's so key to why I even wanted to do, my maker stories. It's like people are different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. You
Yep.
like those hooks, that's your choice.
Right.
But I know what I like, and because I like it, I'm going to encourage other people to try it.
Right. And that's what, like, we've had this discussion, that exact discussion in my own group. And, I just tell people, I'm like, one, you guys have a great policy. If it doesn't work, yes, Julie, thank you. Different is not wrong. Yeah. You guys have a great policy. Like, if you don't love it, it's, I'm like, give it a shot. If you don't love it, that's okay. There's another hook out there for you. But these have improved, the Odysseys have improved my longevity.
Yes.
Immensely.
Yes.
How
did you find Furrows hooks?
I don't remember. I think you know what though? I think maybe the first person I heard talk about them might have been Lisa Fox. I think she might have been the one that I first heard about them from.
Okay. I tell people all the time, if you find that you love them, whether it's the Odyssey or the Streamline or the Woods or the Alphas, whichever hook that you try out and you're like, either I'm not sure about it, let me give it a little bit more time, I might pick it up, it's worth the try. Now tell us about this pattern that you came up with. Tell us ins and outs, how we need to make it, and all the good stuff.
So I'm actually sitting here sampling up a swatch right now so that I can show kind of how it works, because so I'm not the first person who's ever done a cross stitch on a piece of crochet, right? Like, I know this, but I didn't love trying to cross stitch into single crochets. Like, you just do rows and rows and rows of single crochets and then you cross stitch into it. I didn't love the way that panned out for me. So I hunted and hunted for a stitch pattern that I liked that would give me, like when you look at a piece of, I can't think of what it's called, the fabric that you cross stitch into.
I don't know what that's called either, but the little square things with the
holes, and it's got the grid,
Yeah, the grid.
So yeah, I was like, there's got to be a stitch pattern that will allow me to create that grid, and that is what I found in this variation of a single crochet cluster. And I have a video linked in the pattern on the blog and the premium version. They're both, I think I messed something up. Anyway, I have a specific walkthrough tutorial for that. Don't mind me. I messed something up, but I'm not going to go back and fix it right now. So
hold up. I was getting ready to say, hold up what it is that you're working. Okay.
So you see how you have these little grids, the grid right there, you have the little spaces to work into. So that's done with single crochet clusters and working in the spaces of the previous row. So like you start it with single crochet, chain one, single crochet, that's the foundation. And then you work cluster stitches, which I can show you here. Hold on. You work cluster stitches across. So let me hold it up and see if you can see. Is it focusing? There we go. So you have your foundation single, and then you're working in to the chain spaces. So you insert chain space, yarn over, and then you insert into the next chain space, yarn over. And then pull through, and then you chain, and then you start in the same space that you finished off in the last. I'm working into the same.
Yeah. The same.
You start in that one, and then you work another together, and then chain. And you just keep doing that, and it creates this awesome grid.
That's really cool.
And so, yeah, that's what I was like, oh, this will be perfect.
So did you have to, what is the prep to make the little duck? Duck is so stinking cute. I can't take it. Too cute.
Yeah.
Did you
I love the humor. That's I love the humor.
I love it. I think it's
like it's
so incredibly cute.
I'm like, it's cute, and then you have this phrase above it.
Yes, I
Awesome.
love the little ducky. So is it worked from the bottom up or the top down?
The cross stitch work itself,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a lot preference, and honestly, it. I wish now that I had dug more into the actual cross stitch part, because I did a survey and like so many of my people had done cross stitch already, so I didn't worry about like teaching how to cross stitch. But if you need a resource for that, if anybody's watching this, I can absolutely send you one. But I work it top down.
Okay.
You really could, or in sections. Like basically, I did the top down for the phrase, and then top down for the duck,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's just. I didn't consider though that maybe not everybody had already done cross stitch, so.
Yeah, I'm not a cross stitcher, so that it would be something completely new for me. So essentially, we're crocheting the grid, which you were just holding up.
Mm-hmm.
So we crochet the grid first,
right?
And then we're gonna cross stitch over the grid. I love this idea.
It's great, and I mean, again, like other people have done cross stitch, but I find that this was so much easier to see, because that's the whole thing that keeps me from sticking to cross stitches. I can't see it.
I was too little. Your blog post had me rolling. I was like, you know what? Steph is a comedian. I love it, love it, love it. I wanted to bring you on today just so that we do the blog hops every week, and I think it's really important to share who the genius are behind our blog hops. And yours was so fun that I was like, I'm going to have her on. I don't know, maybe we'll have fun.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I really love what I do. It brings me a lot of joy, and the most interesting thing about becoming a designer that I never considered was, I don't think I will ever get tired of seeing what other people do with the thing that comes out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
It is such amazing fun. I have such a blast.
I love it.
It's the best.
I love it. I think I've heard that from a lot of designers. They're like, I designed this thing. I know how I made it, but I love to see how somebody else makes it and combines their colors, like their color choices, right?
Yep, it's the best. It is brilliant fun. Yep.
I love it. I love it. Well, I am so glad that you agreed to come and hang out with me for a little while.
Thank you for having me. Sorry.
You're so welcome. Tell the audience a little bit more about what you do, where they can find you, how they can follow you on social media and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so primarily pretty much anywhere. I'm ClassyLadyYarnworks. That's, it's funny. I had somebody once say, they were like, I don't know where she gets off calling herself classy. None of this is classy. And I was like, that's the joke.
People get so offended, and I'm just like,
just move on. Like, if you don't like it, don't stitch it, girl. Like, I don't care. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm ClassyLadyYarnworks pretty much everywhere. Facebook is probably my primary. TikTok, I've been really enjoying getting into a lot. That's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Although my kids have been sick. My daughter was actually tested positive for COVID over the weekend.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
So we're kind of stuck in the house for the next. She's okay. She's all right. But yeah, we're just kind of stuck. But it's harder to do the TikTok videos lately. I'm like, it makes me sad because I love it. But yeah, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, I'm there. Yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere. Just ClassyLadyYarnworks.
Well, we are definitely going to follow you and keep up with you. And because you used a beautiful Odyssey hook, what size did you use?
I used a 4mm.
A 4mm Odyssey hook.
My go-to. 4mm.
I love it.
Oh, I went a little bigger for this one. This is the H. I'm really bad at remembering the H is a 5. I'm flying.
H is a 5. G
That's right. Yeah.
4. G plus is a 4.
I go by the millimeters. So this fly right now.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Fly wants to be on our live.
I'm in Texas and it's summer, so flies
are taking over. I hear you.
But yeah, anyway, I never can remember. I'm always really bad at at the millimeter to letter. So
it's okay.
I
So
normally use a 4, which is a G.
Okay, got it. So Steph used a G Odyssey hook for this amazing pattern that you can find on her blog, which we put in the comments. And for today only, y'all ready? For today only, y'all ready? Okay, for today only, with the code Deveter, Deveter, you'll get 10% off of Odyssey Navy hooks. So I saw somebody in the comments section say they didn't have the right size hook for a project they were working on, and they used the old hooks and it was hurting their hand. Now you can go right now, today, 10% off Odyssey Navy hooks when you use the code Deveter, Deveter. All right, guys? Today only, 24 hours. 24 hours for 10% off of an Odyssey.
I love it.
Right to you, Steph?
It's pretty.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I love this hook.
They are. That's a pretty blue. It's a really good blue.
Such a pretty hook. Navy Odyssey, 10% off today only when you use the code Deveter. Steph, thank you again for hanging out with us and letting us know about your super cool cross stitch pattern. I can't wait to see what folks make with it. I know it's going to be so fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. And do you have
other... Tag me when you guys make it, because
yes,
it brings me all the joy.
Yes. Tag
and if you change the D to F, I won't argue.
If you want to make it an F, go for it.
You know.
Hilarious. Well, again, thank you so much, Steph.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so thankful to everybody. There's been a few people involved. I'm like, thank you guys for having me, because not everybody will. So
you are so welcome.
Thank you.
Girls is inclusive, 100% inclusive. So thank you again. We'll go and check out all your handles: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and your blog. Do you have other patterns on your blog?
I have several. Yeah, I have one big collection I just released a couple months. Good Lord, time. Yeah, I have probably 20 or so.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have a big collection though that I created specifically for crocheters. That is my pride and joy. I love that.
I love it. Are you available for another 20 minutes at 3 o'clock to hang out with me on Instagram?
Possibly. If I can on the kiddos off on my husband.
I'll be there if you want to join me at 3 on Instagram.
Okay, and I just request, yeah.
Yep, okay. You just request, and then I'll let you join. All right. So hopefully I'll see you there.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna say thank you guys for hanging out and meeting a new friend. We have a new friend, everybody. Her name is Steph, the Classy Yarn Lady. All right, go and check out her website. Go and check out this super fun pattern. And remember that for today only, the next 24 hours, you can get 10% off of Odyssey Navy hooks. And you can actually thank Ola Joe, because last week we did a giveaway of a Navy hook. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do Navy on Monday. So this is what happens when you consistently watch Furls Live with Mrs. Deveter. You never know what I might give away. 24 hours only, Navy Odyssey hook. Use the code Deveter, Deveter. All right, everybody. I hope you had fun listening to Steph and learning about cross stitch. I think it's so cool the way she makes the grid. We'll definitely have to try that out and see how we cross stitch. Until next time, I'm sure you have something on your hook that needs at least a couple more rows today. Until I'm back tomorrow, I have a special guest tomorrow. I'm really excited. I'm always excited about my guests. Tomorrow, we are going to learn how to use the Lucid Fork with Diane from Same Dynamics Crochet. That's it. So join me tomorrow, everybody, for a Lucid Fork tutorial. If you do not already own one, please go and place your order for a Lucid Fork. You'll watch the tutorial tomorrow, learn how to make it, and then when you get yours in, you will be the I-cord person, because that's my goal. I'm trying to be the I-cord person. Also, a reminder that we have yarn in stock. There were some restocks of Pride hooks. There were some restocks of Candy Shop hooks. If you haven't been on the Furls Crochet website, you need to go and check out what is available. All right, everybody. I am Mrs. Deveter. This has been another Furls Live. I'll be live again at 3 p.m. Eastern on Instagram. Feel free to come on over and hang out with me there. All right, everyone. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.